So y'all, this is the time of year that schools host their annual Christmas programs. It gives the students an opportunity to show what they learn and the parents a chance to see their babies perform. But 4-year-old Astoria Monique from Denver decided to turn her school program into an expose. Now, the program was over, but Astoria had to have her own story that she had to tell. So she took the microphone and she shared how she really feels about her classmates. Take a look.
I am very proud of myself and all of my other friends inside my class. And my class is really sweet, except one little boy. And I need to tell
you. When I tell you I watched this video so many times because Astoria Monique was ready to tell everything, okay? She was about to tell you exactly the little boy's name, what he did to her, what he said, and I love it. And when they took the microphone, she was like Shirley Caesar. She just walked off. But what a dramatic little storyteller Astoria is. When I say I would listen to this little girl every day, I would love her to read me a bedtime story. So I say, can we get Astoria Monique a podcast? Because this little one, I felt for her because I think my heart connected with her because I was like this. When I was young, I talked way too much. I used to get whoopings all the time for being the class clown, for talking too much, for saying how I feel. Everything I got whoopings for is what I'm successful for now. And I was a talkative kid, and I used to tell all my family's business. You know how they say what it stays in the house? And I remember my mother was at a brunch with some other ladies from church, and I walked up and I said, our electricity got cut off, and my mama drank water from the toilet because we didn't have no water. I didn't think it was a big deal. I learned that it was when I got that whooping. Because I used to tell everybody's business. And I remember when I had told my mother, and now I'm grown and I know what it was, I told my mother when my daddy was cheating, and I was young, and I said to my mother, I said, Mama, Daddy took us over to the pretty lady's house. Because my dad would take us everywhere, and the lady was really pretty. And I remember my mother's head swung around, and she said, the pretty lady's house. And I said, the pretty lady house. She was so pretty. And my mother said, did she have on white boots? And now, even at that age, I thought to myself, Sherri, you just said too much right there. And my mother said, did she have a bow in her hair? And I said, that's the pretty lady, Mommy. When I tell you, my mother put my sister and me in her car, she drove us through Chicago, and she stopped in front of an apartment building. And she said, is this where the pretty lady lives? And I said, yeah. My mother got out her car and she said, I need y'all to stay right here. She disappeared for I don't know how long. Then she came back to the car and we drove home. Now, I don't know where my mama went, but I never saw the pretty lady again, I'll tell you that much. I never saw the pretty lady. I don't remember my daddy taking us over to the pretty lady house. So I just want to know, I always wonder, whatever happened to the pretty lady? So if anybody is out there, you know who the pretty lady is? Can you just contact the Sherri Show and let me know that the pretty lady's here and alive? I just want to know that she's alive and well. That's all I want to know about the pretty lady. Oh, my gosh.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time.